Hello, tonight our video is what is an answer? And we're talking about equations. Well, let's take a look at this first example, 3x plus 8 equals 14. And the answer that we're given is that x is equal to 2. Alright, so if I solve this for x, hopefully I would get this answer, x equals 2. But let's substitute 2 in place of x and see what happens. Alright, so if I put 2 in place of x and follow order of operations, 3 times 2 and then add 8, I should get a true statement. Okay, does 6 plus 8 equal 14? The answer is yes. So this answer is correct because it makes the equation true. And so when we're talking about an answer to an equation, that's what we mean. We're talking about the value of the variable that makes the equation true. All right? Is x equal 10 the answer to our next example? Well, let's see. If I go 2 times 10 minus 7, does that equal 10 plus 1? Well, 2 times 10 is 20, so 20 minus 7 is 13. Does 13 equal 11? And the answer is no, it doesn't. So x equals 10 is not the answer because it doesn't make the equation true. Actually, the answer that makes the equation true is x equals 8. Okay, if I had an 8 here and an 8 here, I would have 16 minus 7, which is 9, and then 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So that would be the true answer. All right, let's simplify, or rather, let's solve for x in this equation. First of all, let's combine like terms on the left. 5x plus x equals 6x, and I still have a minus 3. On the right side, 2x plus 4x equals 6x, and I have a plus 4. Alright, now I'm going to get the x's to one side, so I will zero out 6x by subtracting 6x. Okay, so that becomes 0, and I get negative 3, and then this becomes 0, and I get 4. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Solving for x, I get the statement negative 3 equals 4. That is false. That is not true. Negative 3 does not equal 4. And I did all my solving correctly. Therefore, there is no solution to this equation. And when you think about it, if you go back to this step right here, when I had 6x minus 3 and then 6x plus 4, I would know right there there's no solution because 6x is identical on both sides. So if I have an identical number and I take away 3 and I add 4 to that same number, I'm going to get two different answers. So there's no way that both sides are going to be equal. All right, let's solve this one. Combine like terms, negative x plus 2x, that's a positive 1x, so that's x plus 3 on the left. 5x minus 4x is x. 2 plus 1 is 3. Alright, so look at this. I have x plus 3 equals x plus 3. That is a true statement. X plus 3 does equal x plus 3. And if I even solve this for x by subtracting an x, the x's would drop out, but I'd have the statement 3 equals 3, which of course is true. Therefore, it doesn't matter what the value of x is, this equation is always going to be true. Therefore, this is all real numbers. All real numbers are going to be the solution to this equation because any value will work. All right, let's go ahead and do these problems. The first one, I have 2x, negative 2x plus 1, and then I have 3 minus 2x. If I add 2x to both sides, the x's drop out, and I get 1 equals 3. Okay, that's a false statement. Therefore, there's no solution. Okay, let's try the next one. If I subtract 10x from both sides, the x's drop out. -5 equals -5. Yes, that is true. All right, so for this one, the solution will be all real numbers. All right, here's a little self-quiz. Pause your video, solve each of the problems, and then restart your video to check your answers. Welcome back from pausing the video. For problem number 1, let's combine -x plus x. That's going to be 0. So I'm left with a -3 and then equals. On the right side, -2x plus 2x is 0. And then 5 minus 8 is -3. So is this a true statement? Yes, it is. So our answer to the first problem is all real numbers. Okay, the next problem, let's combine like terms. 4x minus x is a 3x. -2 and a -1 is a -3. We have -4 plus 10, that's +6. And then we have plus 3x. If I subtract 3x from both sides, the x's drop out, I get the statement -3 equals 6. Okay, that is false. Therefore, there is no solution. All right, so how'd you do? That's all for tonight. Read some books.